Good morning, everyone. Let me tell you, first of all, why I'm here. And I'll tell you basically on three layers. First, because I love being with young talent. Wherever I go and visit in my official capacity, in my former incarnation, in my future incarnations, every time I go, I want to see university and the elite and the talented people from all over NATO and from all over the world. I remember being in London, I think a few months back, I think I visited Imperial College, London School of Economics, and London Business School in 38 hours. So I'm here because I care and I know that the future of mankind, of Europe, and the future of the world lies in the hands of bright people like you, men and women from all over the place, from different nationalities, different religions, and I'm here just to confess that I'm in love with the young ones, and this is, I think, the obligation of my generation to try to inspire you and to try to tell you where I believe the world is going. Secondly, there is something quite interesting. Leonard Zamfir invited me last summer for the graduation celebration in Târgu Mureș, Neumarkt, and I'll come back to the other name of this great city. An iconic city in Transylvania, idyllic Transylvania, and very beautiful Romania, my home country. And that was basically a huge celebration. Thousands of students, thousands of parents and family on a stadium. And I was trying to basically see what can I say to such a beautiful group of people in Târgu Mureș, Neumarkt, in Transylvania, in Romania. And I came back to George Emil Palade. George Emil Palade is not only a Romanian-born Nobel Prize laureate, but he's also the father of biotechnology. He is the father of biotechnology in the world. And when Leonardo Zamfir and Târgu Mureș University, they combined medicine and pharmacy with science and technology, I felt there is something special in the air. And I'm also quoting in a new book that I'm launching in the next few weeks, a quotation from George Emil Palade, that what you're doing is to listen of darkness crumbling. What you do is actually, and I take the quote again, to listen how darkness crumbles because of science and innovation. There is something even more interesting in this experimentation of the campus here in Hamburg, this fantastic city, a city-state, a global city, and a pearl of the crown of Europe and of Germany, of course, Hamburg. In the 13th century, Saxon colonists from what is today Germany and Luxembourg came to colonize the Strait of the Carpathians in Transylvania, today Romania. That's why Neumarkt is the first name of Târgu Mureș, and Kronstadt, and Silberbogen, and whatever. And Zilke, she's a friend of mine, a German working for us in the Secretary General. I think she's smiling because she sees the beauty of this thing. So in a way, this innovative University of Târgu Mureș, Neumarkt in Hamburg is a sort of a long cycle after how many centuries? 7, 8, 9, 10, I don't have to remember, I cannot, no, 8. So when the Germans came to defend the Straits of the Carpathians, we are now back as Romanians to colonize intellectually Europe. And I'm here also to say that I believe that this innovation, an Eastern European university having in Hamburg, in the heart of Western Europe, in the heart of Germany, in the heart of the world, a campus, it means that our process, our innovation ecosystem around Europe and around our transatlantic alliance is working. Because in this huge competition in the world, we need every single talent we can get. And this is, I think, the beauty of this experimentation. I wanted to see firsthand because Leonard told me, we have a campus in Hamburg. What? We have a campus in Hamburg. What? You have a campus in Hamburg, and this is absolutely great, and I'm here to eyewitness this innovation. One word, I lead innovation in NATO. And as Christoph has said, the business of NATO is to bring peace and security. Western Europe for 75 years have been at peace because of NATO. We are so appalled by the war that we see raging in Eastern Europe these days. But what I want to say to you, my young new friends, I hope, is that as you be graduating next year, we can anticipate that the next decade and the next decades, your lifetime, will be the most transformative times in human history ever, ever, ever. Because great power competition we have seen before. From the Roman Empire and to the Persian Empire and to the British Empire and to whatever empire, great competition is nothing new under the sun. Individuals and nations compete. There is a cycle of growth, plateau, and eventual decline. That's fine. You know how to manage competition. But the real transformation, which is turbocharging, accelerating this huge transformation, is the immense revolution in science and technology. And of course, in NATO, in our interest in seeing how AI, generative AI, and quantum, and biotech, and human enhancement, and new materials, and space are impacting our security, because everything impacts our security. But a combination of generative AI and quantum is coming as a mature technology by the end of this decade. We had Eric Schmidt, the founder of Google, in a meeting in NATO just the other day, I think, Dragos and Zilke, and he told us, listen, now, with ChatGPT, humans are talking to machines or algorithms. Next year, probably, algorithms and machines will talk to each other. And in the next few years, when you'll be young professionals graduating from this great campus, machines and algorithms will be planning together. And we say, Eric, what the heck? What do we do then? And he says, we unplug them. Generically speaking, what we are trying to do in NATO with AI and soon to be with our new biotech policy is also to add an ethical dimension, a moral dimension, a human-centric dimension to everything we do, be it in biotech or in AI, or be it in quantum, or be it in space. Because if we lose sight of our humanity, of our values, of our ethical use of these issues, then we really run the risk of having a massive, complicated time ahead of us as human species. In a recent survey in Silicon Valley, among the innovators of generative AI, 10% of the ones working on generative AI as we speak said that there is a risk of human extinction if we don't do it right. So when you look at NATO, this beautiful flag of ours, I'm so proud of that. I raised the flag of my country as a new NATO member, and then as Christoph has said, I also closed negotiations. Diana, our dear ambassador here, remembers those days. But we are also here as NATO and European Union. And nations around the world that would really like to see that this revolution in technology is not destroying our species, but is enhancing our species. That we have to make sure we have guardrails to these technologies, because they are transforming human species and our planet like never ever before. So my message to you is to stay curious. You'll be graduating from a great university. You have great faculty. You learn stuff. I love the ecosystem of innovation when I see around your campus here. I see biotech companies. I see University of Hamburg. I see private sector. I'm meeting this afternoon startups from Hamburg in quantum AI and biotech myself. I'm meeting the mayor of Hamburg again. But what I'm saying, that you'll be part of the most transformative few decades of human history. It will be you. On each of your shoulders, in each of your morality, in each of your knowledge, will rely the faith and the fate and the destination of human mankind. I'm not exaggerating. We never had something so complicated, a transformation so profound, so transversal, so damn fast, like the ones that people like you will be doing this. And you'll be equipped not only to serve successfully this, but you'll be equipped even to lead. And you make use of this to reap the benefits for human species like never before. I have a friend, Romanian born, now living in America. Adrian Bot, he invented the treatment for leukemia. Modified genes to fight with a sick cell. And now he's working on something his team launching next year will be basically biodegradable nanobots to go do the job inside the body and then in 24 hours to vanish into this. So you'll be part of a fantastic revolution like never ever before. And you also have an obligation not only to be good professionals, but also to be good citizens, to be leaders. Not good professionals, but also leaders in everything you do. We still have an advantage in Europe and in the democratic world, because if you look at universities, and I hope more of Eastern European universities to be higher up on the rankings, and this is a big step for Târgu Mureș as well. 19 out of the first 20 universities in the world are based on NATO soil. 27 out of the first 30 universities in the world are based on NATO soil. As chair of the Innovation Board in NATO, my job is to make sure, and this is why I'm here on this beautiful campus in Hamburg today, to make sure that not only the big countries and richer countries in NATO give this kind of education to the students that they are educating, bravo, great, but also nations like Romania, like the Czech Republic, like the Baltic countries, everyone, big or small, richer or less rich, that they are part of this innovation ecosystem around our alliance. That's what I'm here. You have now so many nationalities around yourselves. It's a Romanian-German venture. I'm very proud of that, and I think it's a testimony to the exceptionally deep historic ties between our nations. But in fact, you're a global campus. You're the leaders of the most transformative times in human history ever. So invest in yourselves. You'll have a great diploma. You have great faculty. You have a great, bright future. But always stay alert. Always learn things new, because they are coming so fast that you'll have to incorporate this. Second one, find your moral compass. It's not identical. Some people are more inclined to protect, our planet. Others are trying to do something for an NGO, some to fight for the health of your patients and whatever. But please remember this day, not because I'm here, this sunny day in Hamburg, which I understand is rare. And remember the romanticism, the beautiful look you have on your faces. Young, discovering the world, becoming top professionals. Keep those values with you, your moral compass, all your lives. Because as you grow older, you'll tend to become a little more cynical. Not everything is rosy and sunny in life. You'll have good moments and bad moments. When you have a difficult moment, try to remember the meeting with us here and go back to the purity and the beauty of this beautiful day in a sunny day in Hamburg on this wonderful campus between Târgu Mureș University, Neumarkt, and our friends here in Hamburg. I also have grown-up kids. My daughter just got married. I hope we'll have grandkids one day or another. I hope they will make up their minds. But from somebody who has been living half of my life in the darkness of communist Romania, and having visited the iconic city of Târgu Mureș, Neumarkt, in idyllical Transylvania, in wonderful Romania, in this wonderful Europe of ours, in this wonderful world of ours, I wish you the best of luck. Fulfill your dreams. Never give up. when you have a difficulty, come back to your moral compass. The future of humanity relies on your shoulders. And when we'll be speaking from this podium in a few years, representing whatever institution we'll be representing, remember this beautiful day in Hamburg. I'm privileged and honored to be with you. I wish you the best of luck in your lives. I want to thank your faculty and your professors. And I want to thank also Rector Azam-Fireh, a formidable leader, for bringing all of us together. So, shine, my dear young friends. Shine. And the seagull, let's see in majesty the beauty of this great city of Europe and the world, Hamburg. Thank you so much. God bless. Be lucky.